Deb Burns, her partner Gary Ledger and their unrepentant pets have transformed this semi in West London into a filth-infested grime hole. Having lived there for 13 years without a proper clean, they've turned their home from this into this. Kim and Aggie are facing a shaggy dog story, but how will this sorry tale end?
Fred, I'm going to clean the tiles and the grouting. Easily gets dirty. You know most bathrooms, it's a prime dirty spot, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is simple. I'm going to make my own steamer. I'm simply going to switch your shower on, draw the curtain over, close the door. I'm going to go out with you for about 4 or 5 minutes. The reason I'm going to do that, I want to loosen the dirt in the tiles and grouting. Right?
Yep.
Come on, Fred. Let's draw your curtains. Let's keep all that steam in, my love.
While Kim and Fred get steamy, Aggie gets to the bottom of Gary's dust allergy.
Do you get allergic reactions to dust?
I do, yes.
When you've got so much dust, you're going to get dust mites, okay?
Yeah.
And it's all their poo that contains the allergens, which gives you the sniffles and the coughs, etc. And
To establish the level of dust mite feces in this dirty dwelling, Aggie uses an allergen testing kit. The results couldn't be clearer.
if we compare it with the chart, it's orange dash strong. You've got the highest level of allergens in this house. Now, normal ways of getting rid of this are thoroughly vacuuming all the time. Now, I reckon you're not actually going to get round to that, so I've got an easy solution for you. In here, I've got a solution of wheat tea. Now, tannin in tea is a protein denaturing agent, okay, and it will actually cut the allergen levels.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just spray this in the room about once a week, lightly, and then that spray falls down onto the carpet and the upholstery.
I think we can manage that.
So let us spray.
Yeah, my love. Ah, ha ha ha. Good, good, good. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do now. Simple. You know sugar soap?
That's what you use before decorating.
Yeah, you actually, no, you're right. So I'm going to roughly put 3 tablespoons. That should do it. In 1 gallon of water. Take a scrubber. It can be really very, very stiff. It will not harm this. Will not. In I go with a scrubber. Now watch. You will see a difference. Sugar soap is jolly, 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 jolly good. I thoroughly recommend it. Just makes me feel good. There you are. Right. Well, we are seeing an improvement right away.
Coming off well, actually.
Yeah, Fred, it's good, isn't it, love?
The cleaning workout is in full swing, but the swabs from towels, tongs and tops bring things to an abrupt halt.
Here is the honest truth about what's going on. Are you ready for it?
Okay, go on.
Okay. When they came back, they had the label on them, this house is a danger zone. Okay, so that's first off. So you get a little bit of an inkling of what I'm going to tell you here. Right. This is from the surface of the cooker. There are traces of E. coli there, which is normally found in the guts of animals and humans. So, you know, effectively we're talking fecal matter on the top of the cooker. Plus Staphylococcus aureus, which is grown here. It's a bacterium normally found on the skin. It's very, very common. But these sorts of levels, it could give you anything from boils, carbuncles, right through to toxic shock syndrome, which is actually, you know, potentially fatal. The other thing that I tested was one of the towels in the bathroom. And this is salmonella here. Around 100 cells is enough to make a person very ill. On your towel, one towel in the bathroom, there were 30,000 cells of salmonella. I don't know whether that's got anything to do with your dogs, because when I took a swab from Billy's tongue, it showed up salmonella cells. What are you going to say? What do you reckon?
Well, it's not a surprise that there's things like this in the house. I'm surprised at the levels.
Well, it doesn't surprise me either, but I am never ill.
But that's not going to last forever. You know, the older you get, your immune system will get weaker. And also, you know, if you've got people coming round to the house, you need to protect them as well.
You really do make it sound like I'm giving
I'm
them
telling you,
poison.
100 cells of salmonella will make you ill. You'll be on the loo for a week. Okay, you've got 30,000 on your towel. So if anybody's going to the loo, drying their hands on that towel, then having a bag of crisps and eating them, okay, they're going to be in hospital. That's what I'm telling you. That's a
Okay.
fact.
Well,
In denial, I think the word is.
Fred might be reluctant to recognise the dangers of salmonella, but there's more worrying evidence coming out of Dirt Shifter Dave's vacuum cleaner bags.
Oh my goodness, looks like a sandpit.
For an average size rug and a set of stairs, this is very, very bad.
I know you're not a doctor, but health-wise, what's that going to do to people?
If the windows aren't opened and well ventilated, this will just build up and you'll literally be sleeping and eating and breathing dust, mite, feces, everything like that.
With everyone, yes, even Fred, applying the final touches, this home is no longer in the doghouse.